Hello planner friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be planning Wednesday, Thursday of this week. I mentioned in my last plan with me that I did have a couple of these kits. This is the one I used last time. This is the one I'm going to be using today from Planner Pixie Co. So I did have what I'm calling the Silhouette Massacre of 2020, where my silhouette went rogue and actually cut through these, and so some of them are a little wonky, but so it physically cut through the sticker paper, and so these were just individual little sticker remnants, and so I put them on a reusable sticker sheet or homemade sticker paper, and so I figured this would be as good of a time as any to go ahead and use them in a spread, and so we are going to just jump right in. Okay, so first I'm going to lay down some washi. And this sheet's a little wonky too because I had put in the honeycomb pattern, but I'm going to be using the washi from here. This is a really beautiful, like, strawberry themed kit. It's just, this is the time of year that in San Antonio we have a strawberry festival that typically happens around this time of year out in Petite, which is a little city that's just on the outskirts. And it's so sad that of course it was canceled, but it's definitely strawberry season here. And everything about this kit is just so beautiful and so pretty. And so I actually printed some of these extras to go with my broken kit because I did need some date covers and things. So if you guys are wondering, that's kind of why I went extra. You know, I saw somebody put the date over here, and I think I'm gonna try it. I am going outside of the box, guys. Outside of the box. So we are gonna put my dates over off to the side and kind of see how we end up liking that. So ignore the ones at the top because those are leftovers from another couple of kits ago. So I think, which one do I want to use? So this one's kind of wonky and cut funny, so I may end up not even using that. These two, I know I've talked to you guys about liking to do them on the same day. So I think I want to use this one, and either this one or this one. So let me start with the one that I know, or that I've already decided that I want to use. So let me line that up. So in my last video I was cracking up because I mentioned that I didn't bring any scissors with me, and I was cracking up because in my unboxing of the Erin Condren box, I said I was going to specifically leave these little portable scissors up here so that I could use during Plan With Me's, and somehow my little brain had already forgotten. So I feel like I lost some of the sticky on here. So I also have my glue that we got in the box. So I think I'm just going to lay down just a touch so that that can stick properly. Okay. So again, spoiler alert, these came in the Erin Condren surprise box. Super practical, again, for daily use. Decisions, I think I'm going to use. So that one has food, so I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay. This one should stick better because it didn't leave as much residue behind as the other one did. I'm going to scoot it just a hair this way. Okay. Okay, so we have our foundation kind of down, and I am feeling the date covers off to the side, you guys. I think that's going to make a big difference in my planning as far as like using up that space. So I'm excited about that. Okay. So now I'm going to get to what I actually have going on Wednesday. I actually don't have a lot, and I have more of these boxes because as part of this one I did print these as well. So I have a 10 to 11. You know what? I'm going to use the ones that are not on a pretty sheet of paper first. So I think I'm going to start with the green. These like super stuck to my homemade sticker paper. If you saw my last Plan With Me, I did order from Cricut Paper Co. a real reusable sticker book. So while the hack works just fine and the homemade, I don't know if you guys can see, like I'm getting sticker residue. The online paper stickers are just really, they have a lot of adhesive, and so they're sticking to this. And so I'm hoping that those reusable sticker books just have real reusable paper. So I didn't originally have anything from 11 to 1, but something literally just got scheduled. So I'm going to use one of these full boxes. Or, well, they're not a full box, they're a half box. For 11 to 1 o'clock. I'm going to put that on this side. So it's going to be a eat your lunch at your desk kind of day. So plan something cold or a sandwich, or plan to eat late. Then I have a 1:30 to 4 o'clock. So that's a really long appointment. I think I'm going to see if I can use one of my full boxes over here. Yep, I sure am. This fits perfect. So if you guys are curious and you have a Daily Duo and or are ordering one, a half box turned on its side covers exactly 3 hours. Again, and this is what I was mentioning, I've mentioned in a few of my Plan With Me's, if you have a lot of vertical kits, be creative and use them. I'm not going to I actually so far don't like the Daily Duo kits. I don't like that they don't have, you know, the pretty, you know, a pretty deco kind of full box. I don't like that they're making a whole square down here, and for some people that's probably great, but for me, I'm just not feeling it. This works so much better for me. So I'm going to go back into this one, and I am going to actually take one of these little quarter boxes again. Sorry, I was just checking my calendar, see what's going on. So I'm going to do this one from 4 to 5. You guys know I have a standing 4 to 5. Okay, so that's Wednesday. It's all my required type things. So now I'm going to jump into Thursday. Oh, guys, I'm loving this kit. I might actually use this again pretty quickly in my real Daily Duo once I move in July, which also, guys, super excited about. Like 10 days left, 9 days, 8 days, I don't even remember, but we're in the single digits now. I am heck of excited. 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. Okay, so I need another half box. So I'm going to do one of these. Again, I have another 3-hour long meeting from 9 to 12. Too far, too far. Okay. So the rounded ones are just a hair shorter than a 3-hour versus the rectangle ones that seem to fit pretty perfect. And then I have a 12 to 2. Oh, you guys, this is going to be one of those days where there's just, one of those weeks where there's just no time. I think I'm going to use one of these pretty boxes for my 12 to 2. So again, you can see this same rectangle that we made a 3-hour fits a 2-hour if you do it horizontal. So just, I'm absolutely loving being able to play with my kits and kind of rotate them like this. I think that actually makes it looks unique and different. I mean, in my opinion, versus kind of in a vertical layout, I wouldn't be doing things. I know, well, that sounds ironic that in a vertical layout, I would only be laying things horizontal, but I probably wouldn't be laying things up and down like that. I don't know. It's, forgive me, guys, forgive me. I have not used one of these yellow boxes yet, so I'm going to use a yellow box. I have a 1 to 3 o'clock appointment. Ooh, that one piggybacks with this one. Oh, joy. Okay. So I lied. I'm not going to use this one because if I do that, then I'm going to cover my thing. So I think I'm going to stick this up at the top. Oh, you guys, I already pulled it off. Okay, I'm going to stick it up there, and I might do a mood sticker again. I liked that the other day. Okay, so my 1 to 3, I need something that can go the other direction. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use my scallop. And you guys, so proud again. I have scissors that I had the whole time last time. I did not even realize. So I'm going to cut that. Nope, cut it crooked. And work on fixing that. It's user error. These actually cut really good. I wish I had brought I think I still would need to bring my washi pen in. I think that just works better. Okay, so that's my 1 to 3 o'clock appointment. And then I have a 4 to 5. Let's stick these back. Super handy, you guys. Absolutely loving that. So I'm missing pink. Okay. I'm going to do this one off to the side. Nope, a little bit further. Okay. Okay, so those are my actual appointments into the day. I think, where did my... Okay, so I did bring my to-dos. Again, these are bigger, but I am going to use them because I printed them and I am not a wasteful person. Hence, the reusable and that I have going on over here. So I'm going to put my to-do here. I did mention last time that these this was not the fault of my printer. This was me. I made them too large in my opinion, but you know, in retrospect, I think for the Daily Duo, having them this big is not awful, and I didn't shrink them a whole bunch, actually, so I only shrunk them a tiny bit. I think I was able to get like 5 in a row and maybe added an extra row, or 5 in a row and added an extra. So anyway, but I will get through these first. Again, not a wasteful person. I use what I have. This is my AM and PM routine that I'm just laying down. And then, okay, so for I'll put those aside for a second. So typically I like to leave at least 4 of these open, and so I'm trying to decide how I want to break that up. So I think I may use, let me see what this looks like. Okay, you guys. Oh, we're being crafty. We are being crafty. So I think I'm going to use that. Actually, I wonder if I could put 2. It's going to ruin me. I'm trying to get it where it's just perfectly covering that. But it's not. It is not going to cover that. Okay, so I'm just going to do 1. Let me leave those 2 open. Okay, so what I'm going to do for that, I think, to cover the holes, I think I'm going to put these here. And so I will plug in one of my to-dos on one of these big things. And I'm using more of this kit, which makes me excited. Okay. Oh, I hope you guys can see this page. I was off to the side the whole time. So now I'm going to pull in some me times over here and some more me time. These actually printed a lot darker than I was expecting. Like they're super bold, which I mean, I guess is fine. Okay, so there's my me times. I think we're moving faster on this one than I was before, so I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and write in my stuff. Is anybody watching anything good on TV right now? We just finished Top Chef. We had that recorded. I think we started recording Below Deck Mediterranean not that long ago. So kind of just, I don't want to call it junk TV, but junk TV. And so I would like to hear you guys' thoughts. I do have Dirty John recorded, the new one that's on USA, I think. But I'm waiting for the entire series to finish recording. I'm definitely that kind of person that I need to have everything all in one chunk. I like to binge watch. So this is my reflective supervision with my boss, if you guys are curious, not one that I'm doing with my staff. And so ours tend to be a lot longer because we review all of the staff that I supervise and all of their subsequent staff, which ends up being like 60 people. So we are there all day. And then my AM routine is going to be kids ready, me ready, lunches, and then PM is vitamins and skincare. And actually relax. Okay, so that's all that I have going on for Wednesday, which also is the 24th. I did not print date dots, so I'm just dealing with my handwriting. Thursday is the 25th. So I have, this is a team meeting. Oh, you know what? I have these fun little, a bajillion of these little arrows, which I actually really like. So I think I'm just going to use some, kind of fill in these really long boxes. Actually kind of a fun little way to plug in the extra space on them since I have so much room in those boxes. So this is the committee. Yeah, so give me your recommendations. I also like true crime type things, so I also am into different series and podcasts and so forth. Oh, I forgot. I was going to tell you guys. It's the... Now I forgot. Did I write it down? Shadow of Night is the book from Deborah Harkness that I'm reading. So last time I shared I was going to read The Shadow Between Us going forward, but I couldn't remember the name of the book I was actively reading. So it's Shadow of Night, second one in the series, by Deborah Harkness. So I just wanted to double back with you guys and let you know I did my due diligence. Monitoring. So I don't know how I feel about writing up and down, but I've been doing it for these ones, and I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Look at this arrow again. Look at me with all these little arrows. I kind of like them. So I forgot what I was talking about. Does that happen to you guys all the time? Is that just me? Am I getting old? Oh, book series, yes. So I am just a hair away from finishing Shadow of Night, and as soon as I do, I will be reading The Shadow Between Us. So for my books, I'm actually probably going to put Shadow of Night on today, which is Wednesday, and then I'll be putting The Shadow Between Us on Thursday. So as far as functional, I think we're done functional wise. Oh, I forgot to put my PM routine. So I'm just going to check to see if there are any littles type things that I want to add in here. So I showed you guys my book last time, so I'm not going to go through all of that. I do have some of this red and blue. I don't know if I have any that are just red that might be really good for today. I don't have anybody's birthday or anything going on. Doctor's appointments, meal prep. $1, I would put $1 Wednesday, but she actually canceled Wednesdays today because she's doing a sale on Friday. Yeah, none of those fit. None of those quite fit what I was thinking. So, we are going to continue. I am recording today. Again, ooh, look, I'm going to put that in the little red. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to put a little coffee girl on the top of this one. That one just happened to be on the back. Oh, what is happening? The back of my sticker. And it actually fits perfect. So I think instead of doing the upload button, ooh, and I'm going to put this planner girl on, or this coffee girl on this side. I drink coffee every day, you guys. I need it to survive. Just to survive. I didn't start drinking coffee actually until about 9. My son is going to be 10. So almost exactly 10 years ago. I started drinking coffee after I had him. And quickly realized that I needed coffee for sustenance to keep going. And so that is what I do. I live on coffee now. I also used to drink my coffee with a lot of creamer, like to the point that it was creamered up. And now I drink my coffee not black. I do 1 sweet and low, and like a of creamer. So it's better than it was. I do have an Amazon package coming on Wednesday. I'm going to use my little Trip Amazon package. Ooh, maybe I'll put him in. Oh, I don't want to cover that though. I think I'm going to put him up here. I don't know if I have a lot to do at work today. I don't think. I mean, not like to do wise, so I think I'm just going to stick him there. I did get some shipping notifications on some Happy Mail, but I don't have a date yet of when they're expected to be in, so I'm not going to stick that in there. It is laundry day on Thursday. I will probably need laundry, so I'm going to stick that in my little box over here, which actually, these little boxes came in handy. Maybe I'll do that more often. Maybe put 2 boxes instead of separating it out the way that I normally do. I do like that. So doing that, I don't think there's anything else I have going on. I laid down a reading sticker already. Yep, that's it. Okay, you guys, so this is my, and you know what, actually I don't like that there's, since these in my real planner, when I can move in July, they would be next to each other. It would drive me crazy that this was here and there's nothing here. So I think I am going to go ahead and use one of these. And I think I'm going to use this green one. I may put, again, an emotion sticker or a thought or a feeling or something in there. I'm not really sure yet. So anyways, here is my Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to get your thoughts on what you think about putting this off to the side, the date, the day and the date. I think I really enjoy it right here. And then honestly, maybe I'll put the weather right here, a little weather sticker, and then the high-low. I think I might love that. I think I may have just came up with what I wanted to do. So don't know what I'm going to do down here yet for my me time. Oh, I didn't lay down my book icons. Did I just think that I did and I just didn't? Maybe it's just because I was talking about them. I have lost my mind, you guys. So I'm trying to use up this book sheet before I move into other ones. So that's why I'm going into it so much. But we have some pinks and some blues and some reds in here. So I think this is okay. I'm going to use a red one over here. And then I think on this one, this green might just be a little, I think it's okay. So I think I'm going to use this one over here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can, oh, that's going to eat it. Okay. So I'm going to put my little book over here. I do want to also start tracking, and I think I need to print out some of these I was doing some daily tracking of budget spending. So I do think I want to get back into that. I just need to figure out, I had a big sticker, but it took up so much room down here that I might come up with a different way to try to track that, at least like a total of the day or something similar to that, where I can come back in and write how much I spent. You know, actually, do I want to try to do that now? Maybe I'll do that now. So I might do a total. Let's try it, because I have some of the, oh, you know what, I'm going to use a rectangle box. I know. Okay, I'm going to use some of these squares. So I did, oh, I'm going to use pink. I'm going to do a pink one on this side. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, and then I'm going to use a yellow one, because I haven't used the yellow one. And I'm going to do that over here. And then some little money bag icons. I have some foils, but I definitely don't want to use foils. That might be too much. Okay. I don't like to use... I'm weird. I don't like to use the same one from a kit, but I'm going to. So I think I'm going to put a little money bag there, and I think I'm going to use the other red one, as much as that's going to drive me crazy. Oh, you know what? On this one, I might use this light blue, because it kind